Hey people, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to go over quickly the other accessories other than Imperial Seal. As we all know, Imperial Seal is pretty much the GOAT, but I'm going to go over the other legendaries and the benefits that they have. So the Royal Jade Ornament, I think you can get this from either like stealing from Kang or something like that. It effectively raises your fame by 2 levels, which really isn't going to be that effective when you get it, but it also gives you a max MP increase, which you can use to learn manuals and stuff like that. You could also give it to one of your party members if they're wearing the Tai Chi robe, which increases in defense mitigation depending on the character's fame level. This map here you get from completing the Animal Ring side quest, and it just reduces your travel time quite a lot, but by that point you really aren't really worrying about travel time. This one you get from like giving a beggar in the Phoenix Harbor a lot of money. It's really terrible, I'm not going to even touch on it. But this one here you get from defeating General Liu in Chuchang, and it allows you to summon 3 goons. They are fixed level, but in freedom mode they get a lot of buffs based on the difficulty you have, and that sort of makes them a little bit stronger than they normally would be on a normal playthrough. But generally this isn't a great item. Skipping over this, but Death Exemption Plate, you get this from the Confucian sect by completing their missions, I believe. Once you die, you basically revive. It's basically like the prayer amulet, the prayer manual, or that one records thing from Penglai. Okay, I guess. I mean, slap this onto one of your party members to make them a little bit more tankier, maybe. Stop them from getting wounded all the time. This item's quite cool. If you see here, it gives you a max MP increase of 1000. That's basically enough to learn any manual in the game. And you get it from defeating the Shifa Temple Leader, which you're going to do in a lot of playthroughs. It also gives you a lot of XP. Might be worth treasuring to pass over to a new save. This is one of the items that you can start with at the beginning of the game, but you can also earn it through the Shifa Temple. It's basically an MC only item, as it really relates to benevolence. It helps you defeat heart demons, which are sort of secret boss that mirrors your stats and your manuals. And you fight quite a lot of them in one of the endings. So this does do well, but perhaps you might not want to start with it if you're going to go. Really not worth it in the long run, because you're probably going to be using Imperial Seal. Merit Plaque's quite good. It's one of the items that you can start with, but you can also earn it through I think either the Taoist sect or the Confucian sect. A neat thing about this is it gives you a max MP increase, allowing you to learn inner manuals easier. Reduces action speed around you, which can sort of cool, because it's like sort of a speed debuff to people around you. It's good to slap on to one of your debuffers in your party, and it helps you do your ultimate. This is an item that you also get from the secret guest ending, the one that you get from getting all the animal rings. It has just a healthy amount of movement speed bonus. It's not that bad. Before we go into this, I'll be going to the wiki for this, but this thing here, this is one of the items that you can now start with after you complete basically 9 factions, the DLC ending. Reduces your damage by 50%, and then it gradually increases up to 300% over time with tanking. However, you know, the thing about this game is it's not about tanking. You can use tanking, get your way through maybe the normal playthrough, but when you get into like freedom mode where this damage would be desirable, you don't want to be tanking anything, because you're going to be like hyper loading into strength, and you want to be one-shotting everything, and it increases your MP cost, which MP can get quite troublesome especially when you're using Infinity and stuff like that. So it's not really an item that I recommend, but it does give +3 luck. I mean, I don't even recommend putting on your party members because it's going to nerf them so much. But yeah, I'm just going to go over the ones that are grayed out on my gallery. This is the special medal. You get this from either being a mobile user or having the game since the pre-order. This item allows you to spawn an NPC who is going to just steal your kills. It's not really that great. It may be a little bit of a crutch if you're really struggling in the early game, but not really something you ideally want to use. Plus 66 max HP is novel at best. The golden bowl down here, plus 300 attack, accuracy and combo, it's just really not that great altogether. That was the one I mentioned that was greyed out. And as we go further down, this is the blue greyed out one, which gives you a little bit of recoverable HP, but it's sort of capped out at 300. You get this really late in the game, so around level 70 or something like that, so I really don't know if it's really worth it. It does give a wee bit of max MP, which you can use for tricking internal manuals and learning them early. Now onto the true animal rings. These are some of the accessories you can get if you beat the animal ring side quest, and I'm just going to go over each of them real quick, or at least the ones that are worthwhile. So true animal ring mouse, +1 dexterity, plus 20% action speed, and as you get further and further on in the game, the value of your action speed goes all the way up. This is pretty good. Ox ring, +1 constitution, plus 15% max HP, and that max HP is like marginal towards the healing value of like 9 provinces. +1 strength, plus 10% attack from the tiger ring. Alright, I guess. Not amazing or anything like that. And this one is actually quite interesting, the rabbit. +100 medical, +100% HP and MP recovery effectiveness. This means it doubles 9 provinces. Quite interesting, and there is a trait that also does this, but this is very like substantial. You can recover like almost your entire HP and MP with it, and also bonus use your MP a little bit. Dragon one, not really that great, plus 15% critical attack and critical percent and more damage dealt and 10% damage taken. I think the +10 is a percentage, but it's like, it's whatever. Poison ring, not really that great. This one also not that great. Plus 50% movement speed when riding horse cart or moving on the world. It's just like, Also not that great. Plus 100% Jianghu knowledge. It's like, by the time you get it, you will not need Jianghu knowledge. +1 intelligence and steel percent. This is just completely useless. This summons a level 65 rooster. Also completely useless. +1 luck, +2% critical combo and counter for each. So not that great. Some of the purples are better than this. And +1 constitution, +10% defense. Defense isn't that amazing. Another one that's slightly worse than some of the purples in the game. But yeah, that's really it as we go into like the purples. So that's all the legendary accessories, guys. Let me know if you like this video. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. I was thinking about making maybe a crafting guide for you guys. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day.